About a month after laying their 2 eggs, Andor and Cruz have settled into the steady rhythm of incubation. Bald eagle pairs share these duties. They trade shifts on the nest and rarely leave the eggs unattended for long. For this pair, their teamwork can make the process look almost effortless. Meals arrive on cue, fresh lining is tucked around the nest bowl, and sticks are nudged into place, sometimes to each other's liking, and sometimes not. Even in the middle of the night shift, changes go mostly according to plan. Though, on this morning, a groggy Andor showed the kind of wobbly footing that might feel familiar to any parent before sunrise. With an incubation period of about 35 days, Cruz and Andor's eggs should begin to hatch in the final days of March, marking the next milestone in this nesting season. The bonding process for bald eagles begins long before eggs are laid. Vocalizations, perching together, copulation, and shared nest building establish trust between the birds and stimulate the hormonal changes that drive parental duties. We've witnessed this younger eagle pair begin their relationship through these activities. The male, who was nicknamed Lee, hatched in 2022 at the Seal Rocks nest site on the opposite side of Catalina Island, roughly 20 miles from the West End nest, as the eagle flies. Lee is beginning to establish himself as an adult on his own territory. He's been spending time getting acquainted with his partner and the surrounding area by learning the landmarks, the perches, and all the ins and outs of this part of the island. The West End pair is still in the early stages of their relationship, but to the surprise of many, they welcomed their first egg on March 15th. Tragedy struck the next day when an opportunistic raven made a meal of the unattended egg. Ravens are some of the most intelligent and wily of generalist predators. Like an eagle who hunts a fish or a sleeping gull, they do not hesitate to take advantage of such a rewarding opportunity. Establishing their dominion over a territory, settling in with a new partner, and learning from mistakes and loss are the first steps toward what could become years of nesting success. It's been nearly a month since hatchery mom number 2 and hatchery dad laid their first egg of the season. During a recent change in incubation duties, cameras finally caught a glimpse of one of the elusive eggs. The embryos in the eggs are beginning their final phase of development. The soon-to-be eaglets are forming their wings, legs, and beak. Before hatching, the young birds will grow down feathers and gain additional body mass as they approach their hatching weight. The mother and father have continued their steady, rhythmic teamwork. Hatchery dad has delivered several meals to his partner. She's spent long stretches of time keeping the eggs warm and protected. If all goes well, their eggs are expected to hatch sometime between the last days of March and the first days of April. On February 17th, Jack and Audacity lost the third and final egg of their first clutch. With time on their talons and no eggs to tend, the pair spent the following weeks perching together, calling, and strengthening their bond. Audacity showed, once again, her persistence and commitment when she began a second clutch. Sadly, the outcome was familiar. All the eggs from her second clutch, 3 in total, broke within hours of being laid. These challenges continue the difficult pattern that the Sauces pair faces season after season. In the previous update, Chase and Cholin experienced an unexpected milestone. For the first time in her 28 years, Cholin laid a third egg in the same clutch. But the success was short-lived. The egg broke soon after it was laid, and the challenges continued. On March 11th, a second egg was lost. With one egg in the nest, they understood that teamwork and cooperation remained vital to their nesting success. They remained attentive and committed in the face of gusty winds and persistent insects. Despite their efforts, the last egg broke on March 16th. Even the most experienced eagles are not immune to loss. – 2026 brought change to the Decorah North territory in northeast Iowa. The longtime resident male, Mr. North, who had nested besides D and F since 2016, was displaced earlier this year by a new male currently known as the unknown male, or UM. So far, the new partnership has yet to find its rhythm. On March 7th, D and F laid her first egg of the season. Is the egg fertile, though? Experts at Raptor Resource Project note that if the egg proves fertile, it was likely fertilized by DNF's former mate, Mr. North, as cameras have not captured any copulation between DNF and the new male. The absence of courtship may also help explain UM's lack of interest in incubation. Among bald eagles, bonding and mating behavior help trigger a rise in prolactin, the hormone that drives the instinct to incubate in eagles. Without that hormonal signal, UM may not be motivated or feel the urge to care for the egg. Although cameras did capture UM rolling the egg once, which was an event that left viewers on the edge of their seats. For now, the fate of this egg remains uncertain. Reproductive success in eagles relies heavily on cooperation between partners. And until that teamwork develops at this nest, DNF carries the responsibility alone.